biggest pick thus far, so they fully well should expect him to be on that McCree. They still run the Echo. We'll see how it fares. Flashbang coming through already. Dreamer gonna get picked off. Jerry finds that kill, but Shax gets in on top of him, knowing that that flashbang was down. Does manage to find the kill. Color Hex with the right click will finish off McGravy, and it is just going to be a bloody battle back and forth with Boston locking down the point first.
And they didn't have to use Coalescence, and that's actually huge. Usually oh, that's a nice pick. Usually the Moira pick actually gives you that one place to be if you're the Uprising, because you can probably get a Blizzard in that longer fight.
You can see they're taking the fight straight to the Valiant's doorstep. KSP going to be using that duplicate on to Verson, takes the Sigma away, but Myungbong already finds a kill with the Coalescence, and you can see instantly it's just a bit of a pullback coming through from the side
Flux,
of the Valiant. They do manage to find the Flux, get the slam down here on the Person, taking him low as he starts in and out behind that Orisa barrier. Sticky bombs from KSP will take down Fusions. Grab now coming out from McGravy, gets them all nice and put together for the Big Bang combo. Shax comes up with two, finds the third on the back end of the fight. His Person will fall, and that is going to be the Valiant flipping the point.
Blizzard on the attack is so much harder to pull off.
Coalescence is out. Halo going to be dropping the beat. The pulse bomb from Shax not going to be able to find anything. Just gets rid of a little bit of that shielding. Deadeye is out from Jerry. Looking to zone them back off the point. The jump in comes through, and he instantly gets flattened like a pancake by Dreamer. Color Hex again picked off. Will this man ever get to use this Blizzard? Tune in next week to find out. 80% now on the board here. KSP is duplicating the enemy. Orisa does have that supercharger online. Will drop it, but it's going to expire. Bruce has since swapped over onto the D.Va to try to get the eat, but the grab will come through. They make their way over onto the point. Jerry going to be picked off. McGravy, full energy, burning him down. Color Hex tries to dump the Blizzard, and then it doesn't go off. He gets killed by Rain. What a tragedy coming through for the Boston Uprising with that single ult usage. The swap over onto the Tracer from Color Hex to try and buy some time, but he cannot make it over onto the point, so 150 in the battle for the pulse bombs. But it's all about the impact.
Astro's going to have Coalescence.
Online, uses the bomb, not going to be able to find any kills with that specifically, but still does manage to find Lastro, follows up for a second kill now onto Rain. Point has still not yet been capped, but with Jerry shooting and punching everybody in sight. As the duplicate here onto the D.Va, we'll be using that self-destruct after taking away Shax's pulse bomb. That's doing him dirty right there. With the Echo, beam coming through, doesn't have that great of a target. Will help soften up McGravy's mech just a little bit, but they finally will pop him out. The primal range, the bomb comes through. Sorry, that was Bruce getting knocked out of that one. Gets finished off in Fusions, yeah. Doesn't really have anywhere to go.
The ult usage for Boston was really poor. They only go up to 61 here, but they
hold on to the point now. KSP manages to get the duplicate off onto Fusions, so double Winstons here. And he is surging for trying to get that primal rage. Barely gets it with a sliver of HP remaining. Was bioed as well. Has that online. He is causing all kinds of panic right now amongst the members of the Boston Uprising. They'll be able to pull back, just looking for a pick-off. Doesn't have one. Person just going to be Uprising as Fusions goes back up to the high ground, gets that HP back as the ult does expire. Self-destruct going to be tossed in. McGravy looking for a pick, unable to find one. Bionades on the Dreamer off screen, and he will get finished off. Myungbong finding that kill. In the chaos, however, they have not made it to the point. Oh man, I saw it happening. Time slowed down, and I said no. Yeah, this is where things could get a little bit more difficult for them, though. They have that shield advantage, but now Myungbong going to get picked off. Shax with a headshot. Removes the enemy's Zenyatta. Immortality Field will buy them a little bit more time, but as that falls, Halo, Jerry, now Brisson will all be taken out. Brisson taking himself out, it would seem.
Ooh, the Halt saying, nope, no grapple for you.
Equalize an exchange on those Hanzos. The cart's starting to roll, and yeah, Dreamer, you can tell, displaced, not really sure where he's supposed to be. Color Hex finds a nice pick. It's again going to be a 1-for-1 as both Zenyatas will be taken out of the fight. Fusions gets right up into Dreamer's face, drops that supercharger. Dragon Strike rolling through, gets him away from the cart for a little bit longer. KSP finds the shot onto Brisson. Fusions will fall in the end to Shax, so seems like they can potentially hold this off as Dreamer is now going to be getting ready to come back.
This is an insane potential hold here. Laster takes out Jerry, and that's going
to have been
and now look at Color Hex. He is trying to look for KSP, and that's when you know, oh, and he's taken out. That's when you know the Widow duel is over in this meta in double shields. If you're trying to shoot the other Widow, you're messing up.
Trying to find that angle, just unable to do so. Person using that gravitic flux will get cut down, and here we are. 5 members dead on the side of the Boston Uprising. Let's make it 6. With 7 seconds remaining, Fusion's going to be swapping over onto the Wrecking Ball to try to make his way back over to the cart, but instantly gets greeted by an accretion, by a flux, and that will be a full hold here on point A by the LA Valiant. Below half HP, but the immortality field there does help keep the members of the Uprising alive for a little bit longer. The cart still has not been stopped. Will stop now.
Shax
The Valiant player's own volition, but yeah, Shax is just, yeah, he kills 2. He's looking for a 3rd. He's right up on top of Fusions. We'll finish him off with the help of Lastro, and that's just going to be the glide through. He gives a wave. Says, yeah, sayonara, guys. I'll see you on the other side of halftime, because it is now a 2-0 lead. Yep, they start contesting. Sleep Dart not going to hit. Looking for the shot, but Jerry's the one who comes up with it. Stick coming through. Shax will find Halo. A bloodbath of a battle right now as it's a 3-for-3. Shax falling low, gets caught up on the car. Bruson will finish him off. Continuing the tick up now here on point A. With McGravy still not mech'd. Manages to pistol down Jerry, but can't do anything to stop the point from being rolling through. Not going to be finding too many members on the side of the Valiant, but McGravy knocked out. Managed to find that D-suit, but everybody clumped up here for Dreamer. Both supports going to be falling as he just zaps away. Primal Rage at the ready, just looking for those kills, looking to buy some time, and this is going to be that back. Sound barrier comes through. Shielding going to be expiring now as the bomb goes into the back from Brisson. Manages to find the pick on the KSP. 1.5 meters left to go now for Boston to roll into point B. It would still be a pretty respectable time bank for them to try and finish the map. Bomb to the back from McGravy does get Jerry, but is that going to be enough for them to try and hold this off? It's a lot of damage taken out of the fight, and a very long run back for the McCree, but they need a bit more than that if they want to establish control over this card. KSP now rejoining, taking those try shots, trying to break down the barriers, but is unable to do so, and point B will be snatched up for the Boston Uprising, now with 3 minutes 15 seconds.
I mean, they just keep getting smaller.
Onto an awaiting Jerry. Pulse Bomb going to be coming through, manages to find the kill on a color. Hex, Halo gets Goomba stopped. And Shax will pick up 3, looking for a little bit more here on the back end of that fight.
Shax is like, look, we've taken some losses this season. We're 3-6. I got to go up the Tracer rank. Jerry's crazy.
Working his way into the back, flashbang in, headshots down onto Shax. Pulls back around.
Defensive bomb is good.
And the shield there, yeah, trying to defend. Will zone them back, and they are nearly rolled through with a minute plus remaining in the time bank. Primal Rage out, but does not matter. Jerry has the full wind-up coming through on that Deadeye. Gets the kill on the Dreamer. Person going to be demeched. A lot of mitigation now gone for the side of Boston. The Supercharger does not last very long. McGravy trying to stay alive down below half HP and get that next grab online.
Shax now
he will be able to do so, as it will just be the recall, or the retreat rather, coming through. Will get forced out. Time dwindling away. They will be able to force the overtime, but Bionade locked in with the help of that Graviton Surge. 100 energy here for McGravy. Starts melting people left, right, and center. Dreamer will manage to find 2 with the Wrecking Ball. And it seems like this is about as far as it's going to go for the Boston Uprising. The cleanup is there. Halo, the last one left alive, doesn't have the sound barrier. Can't clubbing in those right clicks, trying to build up as best as he can. In the meantime, very deep in right now is Dreamer. Shax joins him, however, and Jerry is the first one to fall. Now the rest of the team pushes forward, has point control. First tick getting ready to come through, and it seems like, yeah, this is just going to be the steamroll coming in for the LA Valiant. Slight little delays coming in, but it's just cleanup time.
Yeah, it won't be as easy to do this once we get into the streets phase, but in an open area like this, when KSP has free reign on Echo, can float up, he can go into the sky, there's no McCree to challenge him, there's no hit scan. Playing more aggressively.
Coalescence out, Myungkwang pushing forward, Nano Boost there onto Dreamer, but the rest of the team crumbling around him. And good awareness from Dreamer, does just go ahead, lets himself fall, doesn't pop that primal range, so they don't over-invest, however. KSP going to be taking the Orisa, looking for that additional supercharger. Myungbong going to be Goomba stopped by Dreamer. And Color Hex likely just going to have to hold on to that duplicate. Yeah, forced to now, as Shax will kill him off. So this will be the push forward into point B for the LA Valiant. 15% more. Cart gets a little bit of free space now as it gets ready to round that final corner. Jump in, Fusion's going to be taken down. KSP manages to find him with a beam. Shax will get rid of Color Hex. Person now going to be knocked out. 3 members gone. On the side of the Boston Uprising, and this is looking very dire for Boston. 4 minutes shy, rolling their way up. Can somebody stop this? Color Hex is swapped over onto the window, but it needs somebody to touch the cart. Jerry finally makes his way through, but gets melted down. 2 meters left to go now. 1.39 pulls palm out from Shax. Not going to be able to find anything. Turns back around. Will get rid of Brusin. Now it's just Myungbong. That is going to be the team wipe, and that will be the push through the finish on the series. LA Valiant